Scott Slade, Georgia is sponsored by Breda Pest Management. And this week, this will be the 10th year that DeKalb District Attorney Sherry Boston will make time in February for what she considers to be one of the worthiest of causes.
I started this event in 2016 when I was Solicitor General, and I did so because I have a commitment to raising awareness to teen dating violence and domestic violence, and it is as strong today as it has ever been.
Why she so values the work at the Women's Resource Center to end domestic violence.
We want to give parents and guardians and caregivers the tools that they need to understand where a relationship may cross from healthy and normal to the signs of perhaps intimate partner violence.
The 10th annual Love Run 5K on February 22nd commemorates Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month.
We know that domestic violence homicides are one of the few homicides that are predictable in nature.
As a prosecutor, DA Boston can see an indelible line leading to tragic outcomes, especially among younger victims.
Unlike situations where there's a robbery at a store or a death in a vehicle, domestic violence homicide leaves markers in advance. And if we look for those and make sure we hold those offenders accountable to the fullest extent of the law the first time, we know that we are preventing later tragedies, homicides, loss of life.
Boston says anything to help stem domestic violence keeps police officers safer.
Those are the most serious calls and the most likely calls to end up with police officers harmed or killed in the line of duty.
Jean Douglas is the executive director of the Women's Resource Center to end domestic violence. They provide supportive and emergency services in a number of ways.
We have a safe house where families can come and live in a confidential location. And then we have a legal advocacy program where we assist with a lot of restraining orders, temporary protective orders. We also have an amazing children's program, and we have supervised visitation and exchange, a crisis line. We do a lot, right?
Right. All the money raised in the 10th annual Love Run 5K on February 22nd will go to the Women's Resource Center to end domestic violence, and it can be immediate needs. Everything from fixing a pipe in the shelter to helping a potential victim to move away from a violent situation.
We know that young people, as they're starting out perhaps in their first intimate partner relationships, need to understand that dating violence can happen at a very young age with very young partners. And that's why we want to continue to bring awareness and education to this area.
If you'd like to get involved, just Google the Women's Resource Center. Oh, and keep in mind their 24-hour crisis line is always open at 404-688-9436. And anyone in Metro Atlanta can call 404-688-9436. There's a new Scott Slade, Georgia, every Thursday morning, sponsored by Breda Pest Management on 95.5 WSB.